I have a YouTube channel.
Wow. I've lost so much money in transactions. I've been arrested for what I did not do.
I wouldn't say I've grown it so much, but I have 18,000 subscribers.
They all see success through one path only.
Yeah.
When it comes to creative capacity, it's not something they will encourage. They say, no, go to school, get a degree, work in the civil service, work in bank, work in companies. That's not the only path to success.
Keep going, just keep pushing. For you to be a professional, you have to be an amateur first.
Hey guys, Possible here, and today I'm here at a secret event, and most of the people here are pulling in millions. There's something they definitely know that we don't know, so I'm going to ask them for YouTube growth advice. So guys, let's stay tuned to the end. So, let's go. So hi sir, my name is Possible, and today I'm here with
Dr. Daku Kopite side.
Chief Jerry Doku.
Possible here, and today I'm here with
Ada, my name is Uverti.
Okay sir. Sir, please can you tell us your struggles you had as a youth when you were growing up, so how you became successful, where you're at now?
Well, we all had our different struggles. Starting from the fact that I think I was a bit too ambitious and a bit impatient growing up.
Yeah.
Impatient with people. I had very high expectations of everybody. That's something I like to advise other people. Please moderate your expectations of people. There are good people and there are bad people. Everybody cannot work at the same pace. You know, one of the things that I encountered was having very high expectations of people. That's something I like to advise people about. Now, the other thing is that I allow people's opinion influence me in... They just felt I was too ambitious, too straightforward, too vocal. And if I wasn't mindful, that could have influenced me. But till today, I'm still vocal. I speak my mind. I'm able to express whatever opinion I hold without fear. You know, the tacit instilled fear in you. That was one thing I dealt with. The other one I conquered was a life of regret, you know, saying, oh, I could have done this different. I could have done this different. There are many things we could have done differently. Please put your regrets behind you and just move ahead. We all have regrets. Our regrets shouldn't hold us back at all. And finally, there's the fact that I was one person who overcame early in life peer pressure. So I didn't have problem of my peers influencing the decisions I made or the choices I made. No, that I conquered early in life. And the other thing is that from when I was young, I was very determined to succeed. But I lived with a consciousness that I'm called to be great. I'm called to be a leader. And I made choices that support that aspiration, that ambition to be a leader, to be a great man. It's something I like other people to emulate early in life. Make up your mind on where you want to go in life. There's nothing wrong being ambitious. There's nothing wrong choosing a life direction. Don't let anybody speak down on you. Make sure you have self-worth, self-dignity. Live a life of integrity. Those are some of the things I ought to share on people. I benefited so much from having a life of integrity and being resolute and determined in whatever pursuit I choose in life.
Well, of course, in every step there are challenges. In every step there are challenges. Except you don't want to recognize. So it's how to surmount it that makes a man. There's a saying that says, tough time never lasts, but tough people do last. Tough time never lasts. So for every challenge you come across, obviously you are going to cross it. How you are going to cross it will now be what should be your thought. Not the thought of what has happened. That challenge has come, it has stayed. How you want to overcome it will not be the next step. So in every facet of life, there are challenges. So I have, of course, obviously made series of big walls here and there and all. I've lost so much money in transactions. I've been arrested for what I did not do. So those are part of challenges. So they are challenges to put you down. So you will not allow it. Then you'll be seen inside the challenge. What are the things that can make out of fear? One, why did this happen? So if you get why it happened, then you will now see a reason why you can be outstanding. So next time when something wants to happen to somebody around you, you can, of course, guide the person. One, if it's creating fear, you can tell the person, do not be afraid. We have passed through this. Don't worry. So challenges are everywhere. So if I want to speak about my challenges, like I said, you know, so that's what I said is everywhere. My own, personally, is I always think of how my way out of challenges. And I've always been excelling. I don't speak negative. I don't say rubbish to myself. I speak positive, and I speak positive always, even when it is not showing so.
Yeah, honestly, I can't think of anything. I'm the kind of person that always just prayed about everything. But I don't want to see it as a struggle, because everything you go through
It's a part of life.
exactly. So you don't see it as a struggle. You just see it as part of your process, and you just learn to like pray at every point.
Okay. To young creators out there that are planning to build a brand on YouTube, what advice do you like have to them?
Keep going, just keep pushing. For you to be a professional, you have to be an amateur first. Your first video will probably be very horrible, but do it. Just keep doing it, keep pushing, keep going, keep getting better, be consistent. Tell people about what you do.
Yeah.
Just, okay, hi, my name is this. I'm a YouTube content creator. I do this, I do that. Like, tell people and keep working at yourself, keep improving, and you'll get there.
Sad. Last question. What advice do you have for young creators that are planning on building a brand on YouTube?
One of the things, don't let anybody discourage you. And the most important thing, have a mentor. Don't ever let anybody discourage you. Because most parents, they all see success through one part only.
Yeah.
When it comes to creative capacity, it's not something they will encourage. They say, no, go to school, get a degree, work in the civil service, work in bank, work in companies. That's not the only part to success. We all have different talents, and our talents will make a way for us. So if you choose to be a YouTuber, if you choose, to be a blogger, you can make a success out of it. Make sure you are the best in that sector. Make sure you build your skill, you build your capacity, and you build up your muscle to succeed in that sector. Target excellence and nothing less than excellence. Don't go for mediocrity. You will succeed.
What advice will you give to young creators who are planning on building a brand on YouTube?
On YouTube, the young creators who are planning the brand, of course, number one, they need to go and learn very well so that they become a master. That's number one. Number two, get every parameters needed not to go and fumble.
Okay.
They don't catch latecomers, so it's never late. Don't bother about those that are already there. Then look at what they are doing and how you can understand it. Those ones are already in the blue ocean. You want to start, you are in the red oceans. So by the time you look at all their failures, it gets you prepared. You are better prepared even than them. You understand? And that's why when a car is coming out this year, it will surpass, or the shape or the performance will surpass was. That's how it is. So you are like someone coming up like a brand new car. You should be able to surpass those that are there. So what I do is learn, find out, read.
I think the one thing I feel like is very important is consistency. With social media, sometimes you get discouraged when your numbers are not what you want them to be. But regardless of how you feel about your content, keep posting. Because there's always going to be someone somewhere who would watch what you're putting out. And then eventually you would have the numbers that you want. But if you stop, then the numbers never come.
Thank you so much. So what I learned here is that no matter the phase you're passing through, when you're just starting out newly, you're going to be struggling because you don't have the numbers, you don't have the viewers. So, but if you're consistent with time, you're going to be successful.
Yeah. So for YouTube, I think the biggest thing is consistency.
Yeah.
I have a YouTube channel.
Wow. What's the YouTube channel so that they can subscribe?
No, don't worry. Hair related anyways. As I wouldn't say I'm burning so much, but I have 18,000 subscribers.
You see everything else.
Say, and where I brought that up is because I'm no longer consistent. That I would have been a lot bigger if I had been consistent.
Okay, what helped you, like, going for you to go to that point?
Consistency. So it's putting out content back to back. And not just content, you can't just be lackadaisical about it. Putting out content intentionally and then taking time to research, okay, what are people watching? We try to recreate what people are watching. We really are as good as the information available to us. Many times you don't even need to start something phenomenal, do something nobody has done. Sometimes take your time and see what have people done that have worked for them. That's the easiest way to grow and try to replicate. But be consistent.
You shared a lot. I'm really grateful, sir. Thanks so much for the video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for your time.